Come on in. Happy Saturday to you. Let me make sure I'm turned down. Turn down. Yeah. In the kitchen, cleaning up this morning. I'm doing to throw them taco shells away. I don't know if I bought them and they were stale or they stayed in the pantry too long. I don't know. But I took 2 of them out last night and I was like, this is a little stale to me. Uh-huh. Yeah, come on in while I bust these suds right quick. That's what I do on Saturday morning. I do. Yeah. Trying to get y'all a good angle so I can be on the camera. How y'all doing? Come on in. Let's chat for a few minutes. I was thinking about something this morning when I'm waking up. Y'all know I'm always thinking. Don't act like you don't know. Always thinking about something. So, y'all get in here. I'm going to tell y'all what I was thinking this morning. We're going to just chat for about a little hour or so while I do my cleaning. Hey, my Elaine, you up? Ain't been too long, got up. I think it's 9. I actually woke up at my regular time, but I had to force myself to go back to sleep. And I did. Can y'all hear that music? I hope not, because I had the music playing in the background. I kind of turned it down. Hold on. Can you hear it? Hey, Wanda, how you doing? Good morning. Wait there on y'all to tell me if y'all can hear that music. I don't really care this morning. I don't even have to monetize it if I don't want to. Y'all can hear it. Hey, happy Saturday. Yep, I'm making pancakes and sausage. Sounds good. I ain't got that for you yet. I wasn't really hungry. Yeah, but I probably will probably skip breakfast this morning and eat later this evening. That sounds good though, pancakes and sausage. You can't hear it, Wanda? That's good. I got some oldest but goodest playing in the background. I think that's the Stylistics. I had bought this tape of, I think it's 8 CDs in there, and it's nothing but oldies. Child, Granny used to clap them cheeks for MLK. Who is Granny? Clap. You want to come in and talk this morning? You got to make sense, okay? And why y'all coming in here and not speaking? First of all, over here, we speak to each other when we come in and all that kind of stuff. We don't come in with the foolery, letting people know that, we're insane. We don't have no home training, no kind of respect for each other. I'm waiting on you to explain. And it's always a woman coming in trying to act like a man. Men wouldn't say that. I'll be glad when y'all stop trolling. Maybe I need to talk about the trolls this morning. That's what you want, Clap? Yeah, you off. You want a free dinner? Well, you go free him, sugar. You got the same opportunity anybody else got. Get your money, get your billions, because that's what you're going to need, and go free him. Why you want to free him for him to hurt somebody? Good morning, come on. How you doing? Clap, you need to come in and explain yourself because you sound just as off as him. You might need to go get in a cell with him if you want him to be free. Y'all could be cellmates. I don't know where you from, Kendra, but good morning. Never heard of it. So anyway, back to my conversation, what we was talking about while Elaine cooked her pancakes this morning. thinking how much the entertainment industry has changed from days gone by. It brought it to my attention when I turned the radio on and I put the CD in the player and I was listening to old artists and seeing what they had gone through back in their day and how they had to sell their tapes or their cassettes, their CDs out the trunk of cars, and how they had to roll around on the chitlin circuit to make money. Um, it's a different day. And now what they got to go through just to make some money, just to even be known. They had to go through all this stuff that we seeing now, that this nothing that coming here talking about free and Diddy. I can't imagine my child wanting to be in the music industry and having to go through all of the stuff that these people have gone through. And it's been years. We talking back 30 years at least when music changed, when the rap scene came about. I knew it was a reason I never liked it. I never liked it because I didn't like the disrespect of the women. But I guess I almost broke my coffee pot. That's the name of the game. You in the game or you out of the game. Arnell, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Let's see what you're saying. Your hair is done so nice. Earrings are fire. Thank you, Arnell. I appreciate that. Let me sit down for a minute. I got my dishes washed now. Kitchen pretty much together. Brian. Good morning, Brian. We actually outside of Asheville making pancakes for any. Oh yeah, you came in the other day, Brian, and you were talking about y'all were trying to help the people who had gone through the storm. That's very positive, and I'm so happy that y'all were able to get there and do something for them. I can't get straight up here. Hold on. Turn it this way. Hell. Okay. We outside of Asheville making pancakes for any of the victims of the hurricane. These people aren't being taken care of. And if the news you listen to says different, then they're dead wrong. Wow. So I saw something where they were given $750, but who has received it yet? And that ain't a whole lot of money, y'all. Compared to what we send out of the country, it should have been a couple of million set there for those people. Good morning, Miss Carolyn. How you doing, Miss Carolyn? I wrote sexy grandma the other day and was blocked for no reason. A lot of times, it's not the moderators that will block you. YouTube will block you. But you weren't blocked because you back in here. You were timed out. There's a difference. They can time you out for X amount of time, come on, and then you can come back in. That's how you back in here today. If they had blocked you, you would have had to make another page to come back in. So don't take it personal, okay? Just be mindful of what you say or how you write it, okay? Because you may be coming across with something that you felt was positive, that I'm a sexy grandma, but YouTube may not take it that way, okay? So, I don't know. Miss Audrey's in the building. Thank you for coming in this morning, Miss Audrey. Jaden, baseball 10, you sound like a child. Hopefully you are not, because if you come across as a child, you're going to get blocked for real. Nobody in here under 18 years old, okay? But hi. It's okay. I never disrespect people. Well, I'm glad to know that. So I've had a lot of new people coming over in the last month, and a lot of them don't really know what this channel is all about. It's never been about nothing but inspiration, motivation, education, and a bunch of humor based on my life. I laugh at me more than I laugh at anybody else. But I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't disrespect anybody, and I don't tolerate it, okay? So just know that when you're coming over here, because it's not about a channel that's looking to make a whole lot of money out here on YouTube. I've always said, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I would rather for my message to resonate with people on a more positive note of what I just told you the channel was all about versus a bunch of drama that I really don't know nothing about. Now, they've done it to me, but that's not what I came out here to do. All that back and forth and lying on people and talking about people, no. This morning, we just up out here chatting, okay? And welcome to everybody coming into the chat. Let me go back up because I'm missing people. Good morning, Miss Jean, all the way from the UK. I don't even know what time it is in the UK. If we morning, you probably evening, huh? Or night. But welcome, Jean. Good morning, Miss Audrey. Thank you for coming in this morning. Good morning, Ms.V in chat. I'm here just moving around. Wanda Clayton, everyone, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Angie's Place is a content creator. Check her out, okay? Anybody who comes in here as a content creator, I always shout out their channels. I don't have a problem with anybody out here personally, okay? Because I don't know them. So if they bother to step in and say good morning, whatever they have to do, it's good morning back, and let the people know that they have a channel too. I'm not in competition with anybody, okay, but myself. I've always been in competition with me. Did I miss somebody? Let me go back up. I don't think so. I spoke to Carolyn. Okay, Miss Audrey done come in here and she got y'all flying up out of here too. Let me go back down. I think I'm right here at waiting shot. What's your favorite color? We talked about that one time on another live. I like colors, period. I'm a colorful person. Loud colors. If I'm going to be in passive tones or pastels or whatever, the turquoise blue. I like blues. And maybe it's because the sky is blue, the water is blue. I don't know, but I like blue. Okay? Hey, go get a good morning. How you doing, sugar? Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. No bad news. We get bad news all week long. And this morning, I guess the worst thing that has come in is the people that have gone through the storm are not being taken care of. So that's not good news. But luckily, we have a person in here who's gone down to try to feed them. Good morning, Frida. How you doing, Frida? How you pronounce that, baby? Spastic? Your house looks nice and clean. It ain't clean yet. I'm getting there. I started in the kitchen this morning. Usually Saturday mornings I take and I really clean up really good for the week, because during the week I'm just hitting and missing. That's it and that's all. But I try to keep at least the front part. Well, I try to keep it all together, because normally I'm walking from room to room if the internet will let me. And that's what I prefer somebody say, that your house is nice and clean, versus, oh, she need to get off this internet and go clean up her house. No. That's not who I am. Good morning, Samantha. No disrespect over here, love. Have a blessed day and not a stressful one. Thank you, Samantha. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. All the new people coming in, please hit the like button for me. Subscribe. Come on over. We're a friendly channel over here. We discuss different topics from time to time. We've been on this Diddy case for, I guess, since it came out, but it ain't much to talk about right now until some more information that's really pertinent, in my opinion, comes out. We already know a lot of people have been implicated. We already know about, they've had a Houston attorney named Ms.V who don't lose a case. So it's 120 people who have filed with him. So I don't see no daylight for him at all. And this person coming in here talking about Diddy this morning. So far as I'm concerned, you should be in there with him if you feel that way. hurt a lot of people, and it's the children now that's coming out that really hurts my heart, because I've always said children and older people are dear to me. Those are the two people that I've learned the most from out of life. Children are very honest, and they're going to let you know right, wrong, if they like you, if they don't like you. They're going to tell you. They've always been that way. Children are more vocal now than they've ever been in life. Listen to them. Older people have been around for a long, long time. They've experienced a whole lot of things, whether it's good or bad. And if you're at that age like I am, I'm going to tell you, okay? Don't matter now. I've already lived it. It's over. It's behind me. You don't stay in that same spot. You keep moving, whether it was bad or good. I've listened to a lot of content creators lately for the last couple of months. Been listening to a lot of big content creators out here on YouTube. And a lot of them have had troubled lives, or they've been in trouble with the law. They've been drug dealers, or they've been on drugs. But they have 100,000 plus people listening to them every day. And I had to stop and think about that. They're telling their own story. You have to appreciate it. They've served the time for the crime. They're not out here trying to hide and deflect off of anybody. They're letting you know, this was me then. I'm not that person now. And they got it moving. They got people listening left and right at them. And that's who I'm focusing in more now, to see what they're all about, what their life was all about. And they're young. They're not old people. These people are 20, 30, 40 years old with 100,000 subscribers. So I tend to want to listen to them and see how they got there. Thank you, Samantha, for coming in. Peter Jones, you from St. Louis? No, I lived in St. Louis for a while when I worked for the airlines. I worked for GoJets, which is a regional for Delta Airlines. You go from one small airport to another. But I'm not from St. Louis. I'm from Monroe, Louisiana, Peter. Living in Houston, Texas. Hey, Nathan, good morning. I see you back. Welcome back, Nathan. Shatika, morning. To God be the glory. Good blessed morning. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Shatika. You're always so positive when you come in. No problem, Andrew's Place. You love the earrings, my friend. Remember I showed you, I think it was 2 weeks ago. She bought me quite a few of them. About 9 or 10 pairs of them. And I really like them. They made out of wood, but it's real thin, and they're not heavy at all, where they pull the earlobes down. And that's what I like about them. And they're real trendy. I really like them. They're different. Thank you. Oh, wow. Y'all really trying to talk to Ms.V this morning. There's my Carla. How you doing, Carla? Thank you for coming in with the hearts and the roses. Carla, don't be working too hard. Now, you told me you hadn't been seeing me because you've been really working. And that's okay. That's good. Make it while you can. Yep. FK, Mr. Christopher. Yeah, I said it. Okay. Welcome. I guess. I don't know how long you're going to be in here, but welcome. Hey, my princess is in the building. Hey, Tajisti, good morning. You making breakfast too? What you cooking, princess? So far, we got Elaine cooking breakfast. We got Tajisti cooking breakfast. I haven't even made the coffee. I just washed the coffee pot. So I haven't even gotten that far yet. Normally, that's the first thing I do in the morning is make my coffee. Or if I don't have time, I pay on a little kitty fund down at the school, and I get coffee at the school. Diddy is a bad man, but he's just a pawn for the Jewish Zionists that gave him the power to do this mess with impunity for years. I have to agree that it's bigger than Diddy. I know in my mind, and I could be wrong, but in my mind, I feel like all of this came about because of that contract he had with Chirac. You going up against some of the most powerful people in the world. Those people are filthy rich. And you gonna come out here and say these people precious? I mean, I think he just let his ego, the power and the money get to his head. And then when the first two lawsuits came out with Cassie and the other young man, that opened up everybody's eyes in the legal system to start looking. And they may have been looking before then, but he made some serious mistakes doing just those three things. He let his parties get too wild. And what he got going on inside of him, he exposed it to the world and just opened up a devil's playground. And now a lot of people are going to suffer behind it. They're going to lose their careers. They're already jumping ship. A lot of people that you may have bought their records and you may have thought that they were so this and so that. That's the thing. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes with these people. Their lives are nothing like our lives. We are ordinary people. We out here every day trying to make a living. Just living an ordinary life. These people are so far from ordinary, I don't even know what you call them. You're not going to call them extraordinary, but they live a whole different lifestyle than what we live. I would not want that, especially with children, because now I'm seeing what Beyonce's child, Blue Ivy, is already going through. Supposedly the boyfriend, who's Nelly's son, is missing, and they're trying to connect that with her father, Jay-Z. When she broke up on that stage and Beyonce couldn't hold on to her. She's a teenager, and she's already living in that world. She will never know what a normal world is for a teenager to live in. I think that's pretty sad. And I was reading about a lot of older people when I was growing up, like Dennis the Menace. They dyed this boy's hair back in the day. They colored it to make it that color. And the things he went through behind the scenes, off the set. And a lot of these childhood stars get messed up early on and they can't recover from it. I'm just praying for Justin Bieber that he can be a good father and a good husband to his family. And maybe this is, the baby is an eye-opener, that you don't want your child to go through what you went through, hopefully. Miss Audrey speaking to Mr. Christopher and to Gisty. Hey, Kendra's Corner. Good morning, Kendra. How's it going? It's not looking too good down here, Kendra. I ain't going out there to see if your little Mexicans down there this morning. Normally, they don't be down there on the weekend anyway. They work Monday through Friday and off on the weekend because most of them do landscaping. And they go down to the Oasis, buy their gas, they eat their lunch down there, and they sit around down at the Oasis. You know how they like to sit on the ground and eat and get up and they going back to work. There's some hard-working people, I can tell you that much, Kendra. Kendra wants her a Hispanic man, okay? She told me, I thought she wanted to show him, but she said she don't care about the height. Okay. Say she coming to get him. I said, all right, come on in, Kendra. Kendra's Corner is a content creator also. Brian, I'm in the middle. I'm not left nor right. You almost got to be these days. I mean, I'm going to put it this way. I'm for right and not wrong. And when I see things that, I can hear that. Hold on, y'all. I know y'all can hear it. Hold on. Okay. like I was saying, Brian, I don't care who it is. It can be me. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. And if I'm wrong, I need to say I'm wrong. If you can show me where I'm wrong, then I need to be able to stand up and say, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. That's what I don't get these days. People be wrong as two left shoes, but they get mad at you when you tell them that they are wrong. Anybody can be wrong. You're never going to be right all the time. It matters not. You get to this age, a lot of this stuff don't even matter. Mr. Christopher, these trolls are awful this morning. Yep, it's like they woke up and decided to come over here this morning. Maybe I need to do a whole live just on trolls. Look up the word troll. Tell you what a troll is. Y'all take a break and let me address each and every one of them instead of taking them out. Why they want to come over here and bother people who are not bothering them. Not saying nothing to them. They want attention. And that's pretty obvious. And they'll give you a break every now and then, but then when they come back, here they come. That's sick minds. Nick is in the building. Nick is a content creator. He has a travel channel. Y'all check him out. And if any of y'all want to drop your channel in the chat, you're more than welcome. Doesn't bother me. You on it? Okay, Mr. Christopher. Miss Carolyn is saying good morning to Miss Carolyn is from Houston, Texas, H-Town in the building. You should be having some great weather about now. Carolyn, it's supposed to get cold here. Monday, we're supposed to have a cold front coming through, not getting cold. But we should have a cold front coming through according to the last broadcast. But I don't know how it's looking in your area because you're further north than I am. I'm south. But here it's looking like it's going to pour down rain at any minute now. It's not looking too good. Nevertheless, I'm going to get out there this evening. I don't have to wash the car. It stayed pretty clean this week. But I got a few errands I'm going to run this evening. And I'm going to look for me something else pink. We supposed to wear pink this Sunday. And then at school, every Friday, we're supposed to wear something pink representing breast cancer awareness. Please remember to give the live stream a like as you enter. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Where you been, Nick, anyway? You cooking eggs and sausage? Everybody cooking breakfast this morning. Maybe I should have come on and been cooking some breakfast this morning. But I'm not for breakfast this morning. I've been having to eat early. Remember, because Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I worked a midday and I only had an hour off. So, I don't know. I just didn't want no breakfast this early this morning. But I eat breakfast anytime. I eat breakfast at 12 o'clock at night. So, I could come back at breakfast tonight. Jonah, don't give up. Jesus loves you still. I'm never going to give up. As long as I got a mind that knows him, I'm going to be all right. And I know that. I appreciate it, though, Jonah. Crunchy Poe, good morning. How you doing? Ramona J is in the building. I'm doing great. Ramona J just came out here to chat with y'all for a little while. I was in here cleaning up the kitchen, and I had told y'all last night, I said, I'm going to come out here and talk to y'all about whatever y'all want to talk about Saturday. Then, Sunday, we go to church, so I come out before I go to church and give you a little morning inspiration. See who going to church, who ain't going to church, who going to watch it online. It's not mandatory that you go. Nowhere in that doesn't say you have to go. But you need to have a little word living in this day and time. But y'all, I don't know what they just said. I got a coffee grinder back there, but Diane gave to me. She gave me, I don't know how many pounds of coffee that is. It's probably maybe 10 or 15 pounds in a great big old bag. I can't get the coffee grinder thing to work. Hold on. I just was looking at it. That's the radio, girl. Now you done messed it up. But anyway, I'm not good at I ain't supposed to happen. I don't know way. Guess it'll come on. I don't know. But anyway, I was trying to put it together, and I got some men in here. So it looks like a coffee pot on the top. So I got sense enough to know that the coffee goes in here, okay? But it's got a filter also, okay? And I don't forgot how you open up the thing. Ain't no directions with it, nothing. It's one she already had. She didn't use it because she didn't know how to use it. And now I don't know how to open up the top of the thing. Oh, push in. Okay, got that much done. So I pushed in this button. And see, it looks like that this thing here is supposed to go in here. But it's too big. It don't fit. That's what's getting me. So maybe I don't see no name on it. I was going to Google it and see how to do it. But I can't even find a name on the thing. That's been getting to me. Oh, wait a minute. This come out. This come out, y'all. So maybe it's it. Oh, shucky ducky now. That came out. So does it go back in there? No. What does it say? Okay. Well, now, if I push this back down and I put the coffee in there, where it's going to come out, though? Seems like something is still missing because if it comes out here, I got to have something underneath here to catch it. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to have this coffee grind for her because coffee is out of control. I don't even know where she found that big old bag of coffee. But I'm a fool with that this morning. I'm going to get that coffee ground. Okay. Nick said they're living like humanoids. Oh, they different, Nick. And I just look at Beyonce. Beyonce grew up a few minutes up the road. And came from a middle-class, hard-working family. Her mother was a beautician. I was a beautician for 17 years. I never met her. I never went to her shop. Don't know her. I know she's from Galveston. Born and raised over there. The Darion, the purse that they had, the clothing line, whatever it was, that's the last name of the grandmother, and she was a Darion before she married Beyonce's father, Knowles. And I just have to say that her life changed when she met Jay-Z, because she definitely didn't come up that way. No. But I can't blame him because she was young. She was 18, right out of school. But yet, you got a mother. And I know a lot of her thing was the father had pushed, he had left his plant job, making plenty of money, to push her music career. But how did she get that thrown off? Not to know right from wrong. That's what gets me. Hey, Rena, Ms.V, you look absolutely beautiful this Saturday morning. Thank you. I just got up, washed my face, put on some moisturizer, a little lip gloss, did my edges, balled my hair up on top of my head, threw on 2 shirts and some pants, some tights, and started cleaning up. And I said that's going to be it for today. And then when I get ready to go out, I'll take another shower and I'll put on some more clothes because I'm probably going to get filthy dirt in here cleaning because I got to do these floors this morning. Brian, Blue Ivy probably got about 5 different famous rap pappies. Wow. That's unreal to me. Because Beyonce and my daughter are right around the same age. And they both grew up basically the same. I'm a beautician. Her mama a beautician. Um, my child's father worked in the plant. Their daddy worked in the plant. So I know what it feels like to have to get up every day and go get it. I mean, you making decent salaries, but you're not filthy rich. And it's not like she didn't have anything growing up. She had what most kids had growing up. They shopped at Target. That was their thing, their hangout. And they had cars. They had a nice house. I just don't get it. They came from a decent family in Galveston. Yo, I don't see you. You in the bushes this AM. She come in here under so many names until she might be in here, she might not. I haven't seen her yet, Miss Carolyn. Happy Sabbath, everyone. Happy Sabbath to you too, Nick. Jacksonville Kid Diddy posted a picture on Instagram of him riding a bike in South Beach, that's in Florida. And 50 Cent replied with, he is smiling because there ain't no seat on the bike. I saw that one, Jacksonville. Yep. It's sad though. He's got to get the help he needs too. And he probably seeing things a little bit different this morning versus 2 Saturdays ago. He's come down off of some of them drugs he was on. The realization just might be setting in that it's over for you. And if it ain't over, you're going to be so old when you get up out of there. It's going to be just like R. Kelly. Ain't going to be no difference if they give you 30 years. You're going to be too old to do anything. If they give you life, it's truly over. But the part with him that's different from R. Kelly, from what I see, is Diddy did a lot of harm to people. R. Kelly did a lot of harm to himself and to children. But not to the extent where you got people out there thinking that you're connected with this Tupac stuff. You're connected with this big stuff. That's too much, okay? All these people got some kind of families, and you don't know where they're going to send you, and you don't know who's going to be in there with you. Even on the outside, you a dead man. On the inside, it's basically the same. He's messed up. Rena said, Ms.V, your skin is absolutely glowing. What did you use this morning? Carrot soap. It's an orange bar soap. I have black soap and carrot soap in the bathroom. And I use the carrot soap. And what's the other? Shea butter. That's what I used on my face after I cleansed it with the carrot soap. That's it. Never bought a lot of expensive things over the counter out there. No, just plain Jane cheap stuff. I make sure my face is cleaned at night, it's moisturized at night, and I make sure it's clean in the morning. If I have time through the day, I will, but most times it's morning and night for me. But thank you, Rena. Nikki's one, y'all hit those likes, and I would appreciate it also. Welcome everybody who's coming in. Crunchy, are you going to do anything but laugh this morning? Is that it? Is that all? What are you laughing at, Crunchy? That's what I need to know. Brian is saying, well put, ma'am. Brian is the one who's out there doing breakfast for the people in the Carolinas, I believe it is. And kudos to you for getting out there and trying to help people. Let's see. Y'all don't talk about my fingernails. I got them right here. At the end of the day, I'm going to put them on for tomorrow, okay? I'm not as good as Kendra. Kendra can put them on and they look like forever. I put them on and I might make it to Wednesday or Thursday. Kendra, They don't sit on the ground and eat, Miss V, not the ones I interact with. The ones down here do. They'll sit out on the grass and they don't have no pallet or anything. They'll make them a little place, mat out of a napkin or whatever, or they just eat out with their hands. But they do. Maybe because it's warm here. I don't know. But they do here. Okay. What are you saying, Kendra? They're not beneath us at all. Who's not beneath us? Now I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. It is getting ready to rain here. I hear the thunder. Nobody's beneath us so far as I look at it. I mean, there are, if you talk about the Hispanics, to me, they might be above us because they'll go to work. And they'll stick together as a family. And they'll make something of their life. Down in Dickinson, after it flooded out, I wish you could see the homes. One day I might just drive you through and let you see their architecture structures of what they did. They went in there and they bought those old flooded out homes. Baby, you would never know if I hadn't told you. And anytime you go out to restaurants on Sunday, they take up 2 and 3 tables. They are family. And most races are, but us. We're the worst when it comes to crab in the bucket mentality. Nowadays, people don't even try to realize their errors. They just find a group of people that are as wrong as them to feel like they are right. That's basically true. You see that out here on YouTube. They find like-minded people. If they've done something wrong and they're deflecting and they don't want it told, they find people who have a lot of skeletons in their closet, or a lot of people who have done wrong also, and they tend to bond because they have something in common. Sun shining here right now. Now 20 or 15 minutes from now, it may be storming. I think we might get it before you, Carolyn, because I'm hearing claps of thunder out there. And it was looking kind of like it may have rained last night for all I know. I haven't even looked outside. I'm seeing the buildings in the sky, but from where I sit, I can't see the ground. Carla's agreeing with you, Brian. I've been here, just uploaded my new video. I just hit the 1K this morning. Congratulations to you, Dick. I told you it wouldn't be long, and I told you had something that was different, and you were going to go places and do things with that. Just keep it to the travel. That's what you got to do. I'm so flabbergasted. Oh, my God. It didn't take long at all. You have something that almost everybody wants to do is travel. So, like I say, stay Nick with travel. No matter what. And it might be hard because you might have somebody else come in later who might try to come for you or try to bring your channel down or whatever. Move while you're moving, okay? Whatever you started with, they liking it. Keep it that way, okay? And again, kudos to you. They congratulating you, Nick. Waffles and chicken wings does sound good. Yes, indeed. I love that. I like to go to the Breakfast Club downtown Houston for their waffles and chicken wings. Kendra is congratulating you, Nick. Miss Vivian, good morning. How are you? Coming through for support. I hit that like button, and I appreciate you always, Miss Vivian. You always come through. If you don't stay in the chat, or if you come through, you let me know you're here, and you hit the replays all the time. Thank you so much. Walker Lattimore, Washington, D.C. says hello, and hello to you. I lived in D.C. for a little while, too. I was working at the D.C. airport when I lived over there. We actually had a home in Catonsville, but both of us were working in D.C., so we got an apartment over there close to the casino. And he was like on one side of DC working, and I was on the airport side of DC working, and then we would go home on the weekend. Welcome, welcome. I know a little bit about that area. Rexa, hey, how you doing? Audrey Evans, I appreciate the sky is only the beginning. I know that's right. Baby, shoot for the moon, and if you don't quite make it, you got further than most. Okay? Shoot for the sun, the moon, and the sky. All of it. Anything up there that's high up. The heavens. Okay? Okay, Miss Tottenham says, I'm flying sheephead fish. Oh, you're frying, I'm sorry, sheephead fish. I've never had that before, Miss Carolyn, sheephead fish. I've seen it, but I've never eaten it. And French fries, green salad, and lemon tea. Oh, sounds good though, fish. Okay. Ms. V, can you Google the brand for step-by-step instructions? If I can find the name of it, Miss Audrey, that's the thing. Ain't no name on it. See, on this side, it ain't nothing but capsule and ground. That's it. And then, ain't nothing up underneath it. Ain't nothing on top of it. And what that say? Max fill for overflow. So I have no idea who made it. There's nothing on the card. Maybe I could just look up coffee grinders and see if they have a picture of one like it. Because I have no idea. None whatsoever. I did figure out that went in there. But then when this came out, where'd it go? Anything slide up underneath there? And baby, they gave it to the wrong person if you trying to make me figure something like that out. The water go in the back. No, this ain't no coffee maker, Mr. Christopher. This a coffee grinder. Okay? You put the coffee beans in here. And I guess they come out some kind of way through here and come out down at the bottom. I don't know. But I got this big old bag of coffee beans. It kind of looks like a coffee pot, but it's not. What do I do with it? I started trying to grind it, but I never could get the thing to come on. So this is how many beans, coffee beans, I have to grind. Once I get it to working, that's the bag she brought over here with the coffee grinder. But shoot, I'm almost at the point where I want to go to Walmart or somewhere and just buy one with the directions in it and give her hers back. Because I don't know, it ain't working for me, baby. Nikki's saying, what a feast. So you've had sheephead fish, huh? My aunt used to cook it all the time, and I never ate it. I don't know. I think it was a flatfish, if I remember correctly. Carolyn, I never had that type of fish. Must try it one time. Yeah, I don't know nothing, no food. For as long as it's clean and it look like it's prepared right, I'll taste it. I ain't gonna guarantee you I'm gonna eat it all, but I will taste it, okay? You can't knock nothing if you never even tried it. Shucky, ducky, quack, quack, laughing. What you laughing at, Brian? I know I'm probably far behind. Platinum in Gold TV. Hello, how are you? Do you have a channel? Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. It takes the coffee cups, I think, Ms. V. No. It's a grinder, Mr. Christopher. It's supposed to take these coffee beans. Okay. Wipe my hands up. See, it's the beans I want ground up. Look. Can you see that? Beans. Coffee beans. And they smell so good. Coffee, God dog it. The coffee beans gotta be ground in order to make the the coffee, the regular coffee, to put it in the coffee pot. Now you get what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's a lot of coffee. If I can ever figure it out or go buy another one, I don't know. But this one here, I ain't got it to work. And I think the reason is because I didn't have this little part in. But then if that little part is in there and it won't fit inside that, where does this go? It doesn't go up underneath there. Ain't no name on it for me to Google it. I'm confused. I'm confused. Galveston in the house. Water, baby. You right down the road, baby. Go to church in Texas City. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bring the island on in the house, baby. I love coming down there, especially in the summer, to the beach. It ain't all that clean no more like it used to be back in the day, Platinum. But I love being around the water. And I'm going to tell you something about you Galveston people that I figured out too. Y'all like being on that island. Y'all do not like coming off that island even if a hurricane is over there. But what I like about the people of Galveston is y'all are one big old happy family. Y'all will barbecue in the front yard, think nothing of it. Everybody be there getting a piece of meat. It's all good. I love the atmosphere of the people there. Yeah. T. Johnson, what did Beyonce do that took a wrong turn? Go out there and just look at YouTube, T. Johnson. Okay? And I can't say what she did. I was not there. So to ask me what did she do, I don't know. Nor do I know if all the stuff that's out there is true about her. I would hope that it wasn't, is what I'm saying, because she was an ordinary girl, middle class girl growing up here in Houston, Texas. Okay? And I would dare say that she did any of the stuff that's out there, not knowing. Nick will travel. I have never been a traditional breakfast eater. Okay. Beyonce mom divorced from Mr. Lawson. Yeah, she did. It's been a few years now. You never heard much about it, but I saw out there where a disclosure was signed that nothing would be said about the family also. And he's been very quiet. She's been very quiet about it, which I like that. Your personal business don't need to be out there anyway. Don't have to love you. Good morning, Ms.V. Ashley's in the room. Hello. Woo. Hi, how you doing? Good morning to you. Platinum and Gold TV, Texas City. I used to live in Texas City. I lived in West Texas City over on Lane, which was Amber, goes down by the side of the college. And then I had a home on Lane, 316 Lane Road. And I sold that home. Then I had another house in Texas City over by the Mall of the Mainland, Paseo Lobo, the Street of Dreams. It's just one street with houses on it. And I built that house in 1986. It's the white 2-story brick house. 1, 2. The third one on your left-hand side. Then I had a home in Lamarck. My very first home was in Lamarck on 1700 Duro Street. The street where Robert Campbell lived. He sold us that home. So, look, we were close to each other. You probably were a baby. You probably were much younger than me, Platinum. But do you have a channel? What is Platinum and Gold TV? Is that a channel? Okay. Hey, Tasha T. Tashi, I still haven't sent you your money, baby. I am so sorry. I'm going to get there. I promise. Okay, Mr. Christopher said he here in the bushes. Okay. Carolyn said, Miss V, that is not a coffee grinder. It's a coffee maker. How's a coffee maker? She said it was a coffee grinder. I'm going by what she said. This is Miss Diane's. All I see on the back, Miss Carolyn, says Maxfield Overflow. And I'm thinking they talking about the beans, Maxfield Overflow. I don't know. Okay. They showing ground right there, Carolyn. And they showing capsule right here. That's all I see. So it's got to be a grounder to have ground on there. Told y'all I don't know. Okay, I ain't got it to work. Where you said you put the coffee is not where you put the coffee. Where I put it? That is where you. No. You can't put water in there and grind it. No. The basket you have is for the pods? No. No. Because the pods are already ground. I can't agree with that now. Why they got ground on here then, Carolyn? Huh? Okay. I don't know. I'll wait for you to come back. I can't argue with you. Ain't nothing on there, and I didn't buy it, and it ain't mine. But I don't understand why it's got ground on there if it's a coffee maker. I'm about to go in there and ask them folks in that store, can I put in y'all's grinding machine? Carol and I agree about the coffee maker, okay? Y'all can agree. Y'all need to tell me how to operate this thing. How do you grind the coffee? That's what I need to know. Since it's a coffee maker, maybe it's both. How do you grind the thing? That's what I need to know. We don't need to argue about whether it's a maker or a grinder. How you grind it is what I need to know. Ms.V, do you think that they're going to let Diddy go to trial and expose all those people? They already exposing them, Rena. They're coming out. The lawyer's supposed to be coming out within a few weeks. And he's going to trial. Now, whether he's supposed to be going up there and representing himself, speaking for himself also. But that was with the last lawyer. I don't know about the new lawyer because, he fired the last one. But at this point, I don't think it's no way around it because the feds already know. Because he videotaped everything and everybody to use it as blackmail, Rena. So I don't know how they're going to get away from not doing it. And Bucksby already said he don't care who it is. He going to say it. That's the attorney out of Houston. Mr. Christopher, I'm glad you are here, boo. Okay. Tasha, good morning, love, says Kendra. Going on down. Okay, Miss Carolyn, she back to the coffee maker. You put your cup under there and your coffee comes out. You can also use ground coffee. You put it in that little basket and buttons are on the side. Yeah, the buttons are on the side. It say capsule and it say ground. Oh, so you saying that I can put a capsule, like one of these that with the coffee already in it, or I can use regular ground coffee. Is that what you saying? And the water go in the back? Because that way Miss Diane thought this was a coffee grinder and I ain't know no better. And 3 of y'all have come in here and said it is. It's kind of making sense to me now. Nick said, y'all better hit that like button and run it up over here. Thank you, Brian. My heart is with you. Heading to the airport to help out. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Look, I got 2 Samaritans over here. Don't have to luck. You and Brian are trying to help out the people from the hurricane. That is so nice of y'all. God bless you. My cousin can within feet of being taken by a mudslide. Oh, wow. The video is a nightmarish. Oh, I hate to hear that. Let's see. Gotta run. Have a beautiful, blessed day. You too. Y'all take care, okay? And thank you so much for helping out. I love that about y'all. Kendra saying, always go with God. He will take you there always. You better believe it. Um, to just to say, I'm back, had everyone I didn't greet. Oh, hey to everyone I didn't greet. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday right back at you. You through cooking? I will be eating a large feast to celebrate my 1K. All right now, Nick, don't mess around and gain weight over here celebrating that 1K because you got 2K, 3K, 4K, up to 100, past 100. You could mess around and be a big old balloon man now. Be careful with all that eating. You over here laughing. Okay, Mr. Christopher is telling you happy Saturday too. To just say how you doing. She's good. She just got through cooking breakfast and she's working with her special needs children, Kendra. Yo, here you go again. Happy Saturday. Where is Yo? I didn't see her. To just say, Rena wants you to be good today. Me too. I don't know about that. I don't think she can, but she good with me. It was JP that came over here and pimped her off. Because I had an angel over here until JP said, no, Miss V. You don't know her like that. You need to come over here and watch her over here. Baby, I went over there and hung out in the bushes. I said, oh, no, this must be a different Tajista. You gotta love her. She is funny, y'all. Okay. Mr. Christopher said to just let me be petty in peace. Hey, Rena, happy Saturday. I'm always good. Yeah, she's doing the best she can, y'all. She been through a lot, and I'd like to see her happy because she's been through a lot. So, okay, and I'm gonna leave it right there. The coffee will work. Just try it out. Okay, Kendra. To just means, thank goodness. But I'm gonna put the beans in there. I'm gonna have to put regular coffee in there, y'all. I'm trying to grind these beans. That means I need to go get a coffee grinder because now with y'all, I have figured out that this is a coffee maker. It is not a coffee grinder. Correct? Okay. I'm so glad I brought it out here. I have that extract coffee maker. It is not a coffee grinder, period. It's a coffee maker. Okay, Miss Carolyn, I'm convinced now. I need to go buy a coffee grinder. Okay. All right. Look at Mr. Christopher laughing. Let's see the machine again. Okay. And that's it. No name, no nothing. Okay? And it had two capsules. This is one I took out. This is another one. Okay? All right. I don't know where this one go. Unless you use one of the... Oh, one might be for the capsule and one might grinding capsule. That's what it is. See, I brought this out here and y'all done figured it out for me. Thank you, baby. Told y'all I don't know everything. Say it's a coffee maker, Ms. V. It's a coffee maker, Kendra. Queen V need a coffee now. I need Miss Diane not to tell me this is a coffee grinder and send this big old bag of coffee with me to grind it in a coffee maker. That's what I need, okay? Because, baby, I don't know. I know how to operate that one I got over there. And if I come to your house, I ain't fooling with your coffee maker till it's in the little container that I know how to pour it out. I don't make no coffee, nobody's stuff. I believe Beyonce and her husband are evil as hell. I'm not impressed by money. And you shouldn't be. Money should just be a means of exchange, and that's it. Once you start whispering it and We start doing different stuff when you start wishing money and can't live without it, and it takes you to a whole different level when you got to have the houses as big as they have, not just one, maybe several, and a fleet of automobiles when you can't drive but one at a time. When it's so many people in the world that you could be helping with that money, you choose to be selfish with it, in my opinion, and just look at what you want. But you're not really enjoying any of it if it's just sitting off in a garage. If you got a house where you can't even go through it. One of the little clips I saw of Diddy said he had to walk a mile just to see his TV in his house. Why? Why do you need one that big? Oh, I don't get it. But like I say, to each his own. Menendez brothers who killed their parents and had served 35 years trying to get a new trial. It was told there is new evidence. Oh, really? That was horrible too, Miss Audrey. Unbelievable. Tajisa, what you laughing at? Huh? Tsunami. No, mama, it's a choice whether you have capsule coffee or you have the actual beans. I knew if I brought this out here, y'all was going to get me straight about it, one way or the other. Now, I'm having to believe y'all now. Miss Diane did not know what she had, okay? And I don't know if it was given to her or she bought it, but she just handed it to me and told me, here, to go grind up this big old bag of beans, and you take half and I take half. I had the thing a week. I spent a couple of hours trying to figure it out. Didn't have no name on it, so I couldn't Google it. So I came out here with the smart people, and the smart people have told me, you ain't gonna never grind them beans up in that thing. Because if you use and grind coffee, you use the ground option. If you have the capsule, you press capsule. Thank you, Tsunami. That make a whole lot of sense. Ground, capsule, not grinding no beans, right? Okay, I'm with y'all. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate all of y'all. And do. Mr. Christopher say, because you can make both. Okay, thank you, y'all. Then it's for I think it's for espresso. Oh, now see, you coming up with something else too. I don't know about all that. Hey, Diva, good morning, Diva. Diva, they done ragtag me about this coffee grinder that Miss Diane sent home with me. You're a cook. You ought to know about this thing right here. This is a coffee maker, they say. This ain't no coffee grinder. I was trying to put the beans back here in the back where the water goes. Put one of these things in here, and I thought the thing was going to grind it up. They say, no, Ms.V, all wrong. I told y'all that bit when I'm wrong, when I don't know, is why I brought it out here so y'all can help me. Because it's for the pods and ground. It can do both, Miss V. Good morning. Good morning, Diva. Thank you. Okay, everybody in agreement now, including Miss V. You ain't finna grind no coffee up in there. Take that big ass bag, put it back in the pantry till you go get a grinder, okay? Miss V, if they have the same machine and been using it, they can teach you how to use it. Who you talking about? If they have, oh, I already know now. You do it like a regular machine. I got it, Kendra. I ain't slow now, okay? Don't be trying to make me slow out here, Kendra, now. Queen ain't slow. She just didn't know. I ain't never had one of them, and I ain't never ground no coffee before. I stick to my K-cup. Thank you, Miss Audrey. I'm going to stick to what I do. I buy the coffee. I already grind whatever kind I want to. I got my little pot over there. Here's a little pitcher thing to go with it. And I make my little, it'll do 5 cups maximum, okay? I do 2 right there every morning. That's what I do. And that fills my little thermos up. And I go on about my business, okay? Cool, Lil Rings. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that. You are going to have to get a grinder, okay? That particular apparatus uses pods of freshly ground coffee. Okay, thank you. Yes, exactly, Ms.V. It does both. And it has a little basket for the ground coffee. You correct. Uh-huh. Okay. Y'all don't know why my nose trying to run this morning. I'm enjoying the stream. Good discussion, no gutter language. We don't be doing all that cussing and stuff over here now. Anybody who want to do it, they can. But and I told you, I left that alone when I was 40 years old. I ain't going backwards. I'm going forward, okay? Because I used to cuss like a sailor out there when the white folks get on my nerves at that plant. I'd be off in that lab and they start talking stupid like, why you here? My wife ain't here. And I go off on them, cuss them out and tell them because your dumb ass wife ain't got no education to be here. What college did she go to? What did she major in? That's why she at home and I'm out here. What else you got to say? Baby, I can get the ass told. Sure would. It's a coffee maker. Okay, Charles, I appreciate that. The topic is coffee machine or grinder. I can't with you, no, to just you get on my nerves. It's from Walmart. Okay, well, I'm just gonna give it back to her because it don't belong to me. It belongs to her. And then I'm gonna have to go get a coffee grinder to grind her coffee pods for her. Not pods, beans. God dog, this stuff getting me confused. I got it. Okay. Yeah, and the winner is coffee maker. And you get a cup. And you get a Wait till I'm gonna have to bring Miss Diane out here. And y'all gonna have to teach Miss Diane what she got. Cause she don't know what she got, y'all. Don't be blaming me. This ain't like I went out and bought this and I'm the dummy because I didn't know. Okay? No, I'm not. I'm not taking that. Now I'm gonna take a lot of things, but I'm not gonna let y'all call me dumb. No, 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 no. Did Miss Diana grind coffee with that? Oh, I don't know. I don't know nothing about it other than she came to the car one morning. We both were getting out of our cars at work. She had this great big old bag of coffee. And she had this machine. And she said, Ms. V, I work on the weekends, but I love coffee. She does. She drank 5-6 cups of coffee a day. She say, take this and grind it up. You take half and I take half. That's all I know. Okay? And I brought it in here and I set it up on the counter. I washed it up and I was going to grind the thing. But I couldn't figure nothing out. And then I couldn't Google it because it didn't have no name. So that's all I know to just. I know the coffee smell good, though. I don't know what kind it is in that big old bag. But I know it smell good. Good morning, classy lady. How you doing? Y'all laughing at me. I don't care nothing about y'all laughing at me. Kendra Corner, I don't. And Mr. Christopher, I don't. I don't care nothing about that. Kendra, everyone get a cup of coffee. All right, Miss Audrey. I'm going to have to take Miss Audrey a little red. She making fun of me, y'all. We got you right now, Mama. You got coffee for months. I'm going to give half of that. When I get the grinder, Kendra, I'm going to give half of that to Miss Diane. Because it's all of this is hers. This not mine. Mine up in the cabinet up there. Already came ground up. And y'all seen how much coffee costs too? I paid $16 for that Folgers. This one. I ain't never paid that much for no coffee before. This one was 16. Okay. Shoot. We need to go get us some plants and start growing us some coffee plants. Get our own beans and get that new grinder and grind it up. No. I'm done with Kendra. She laughing at me. I think they sell a small coffee grinder separately. Where I'm gonna get it from? Can I get one at Walmart, Miss Classy Lady? Either way, you gonna make coffee, Miss V. Thank you, Carla. Oh, Kendra over here laughing at me, hun over to Gist and Miss Audra. I don't care nothing about that. Miss V invent new coffee. Watch Starbucks, you got competition. I'm through with y'all. Okay. I cuss bad, so don't start that. You do, but that's your channel. You do what you want to over there, like I do what I want to over here. I don't tell you what to do over there, and I'm not gonna let nobody tell me what to do over here, okay? I come over there and I listen, and when I get tired, I go on about my business, okay? Because it ain't me cussing. And you much younger. You might be like I am. By the time you get to be my age, you might be saying, I done enough for that. Good morning, Miss Loretta. Miss Loretta, did y'all come on last night? Friday night? Huh? You and Granny, because I tried to call you to see when I was at work yesterday, but I had to turn the phone off, so I don't even know if you text or call me back. But welcome, y'all. Another content creator. Miss Loretta just hit 20K. So congratulations to Miss Loretta Brown, okay? Funny as all get out. I'm in the process of ceasing profanity. Ceasing profanity. I used to cuss for no reason, just a part of my conversation. But then it began to be offensive to me. So that's where I am now. I'm still no control when mad. Okay, I don't even cuss when I get mad now. I usually just kind of walk off and cool off. I've finally got there. It takes a lot to make me mad now. Whereas before I was snap in a New York second. But things just change. It's like your appetite change when you get older. Certain foods you used to could digest, you can't digest no more. Life is just different now. Things I used to say, I don't say them no more. Places I used to go, I don't go no more, so it's just a different world. Miss V, are you sure it's not a grinder and not a coffee maker? I ain't sure. They have convinced me that it's a coffee maker, so I'm gonna stick with that. Okay? Because what they are saying does make sense, classy lady. So I'm just gonna see what the coffee grinders are with Amazon and compare them to Walmart, and I'm just gonna buy a coffee grinder and I'm gonna give it to Miss Diane and she can have it for her Christmas present, okay? And I'll buy her some beans to put in there, and that'll be because she drink coffee like crazy. The small one, I drink black and silk Folgers is $6.99 here. Ooh, I wish so here. And this came Miss Diane about those two because I paid her back. That's how I know how much it cost. But she was over at Sam's Club when she bought that one, and that one has lasted me almost 2 months because I don't make it every day. Some days I don't have time and I drink it at the school. Young Rez is in the building, another content creator. Welcome, Young Rez. Tasha, you know I cuss bad sometimes, all the time. And Kendra, what I done told you. I ain't nobody over here trying to change who you are, okay? Oh, the sun coming out, y'all. Everybody speaking to you, Miss Loretta, Young Rez, Tasha T. I'm done with the coffee machine. Okay, I'm done with it too. So we on the same boat here. We done figured this thing out. Thank you. And did I tell you Diva the boss was a content creator? Because she came in also talking about the coffee. So y'all have to check her out also. No, I didn't hear anything. Okay, Miss Loretta, because I didn't know. And last night I came on for a little while. But what was I talking about last night, y'all? We talked about the ship embargo, the strike was over. We talked about that for a little while, and I got off and took my shower and went to bed. Drip King, a.k.a. Kendra, I'm doing good. Okay, that's good. Let me get on down to the bottom. Charles Turner is telling me, amen, Ms.V. I'm going to cuss the rest of my life. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because you believe in God. So you going to get there. You will. I promise you will. You're not going to see life like you see it now, Kendra. I can tell you, I've already been there. Okay? And ain't no way you could out-cuss me if back in them days. I told you, I grew up with a lady who had been in the insane asylum down in Pineville, Louisiana, was jilted at the altar. And when she came back home, my grandmother and grandfather had the little country grocery store out there. They took her in and gave her a job coming down there working every day for them. They worked in the store and they worked in the house. So I kind of came up. I could have been a person that got really, really spoiled because she made up all the beds. She did all the floors. She did everything in there. And she really, really, I was the only girl in the house. The boys were older. It was 5 of them. And myself, my sister wasn't here until 12 years later. But my mom would be saying, tell her to get up so you can make up the bed. No. I was hers. She had claimed me as hers. And she was just always so good to me. And in the latter years, when she was older, they put her in a convalescent home. I had my daughter. And she had asked my dad when he went out to see her, when Lissis, that's what she called me, when Lissis come home with the baby, tell her to bring the baby to see me. I took the baby out there to her. She had stopped all that cussing too. Finally, she was in her 90s when she passed. But she took the baby and all she said was, listen, you made a pretty baby. This baby is beautiful. Can I hold her? I put the blanket in her arms and let her hold her. And she just sit there and rock the baby. And she said, she is beautiful, little sis. I just love this baby. And we sat out there with her for about 2 hours. My dad went on to do what he had to do and he came back and picked us up. And I think my child was probably about a month old. So don't say you won't. Because she cussed all her life from the time she was in her 20s when this happened to her until she was in her 90s. And she just quit. That was her worst vice, baby. And she could come up with some words you ain't never heard of before. But none of us cussed at home or disrespected anybody out of the community, our parents, or nothing. I picked up this stuff on my own after I had moved away from home. I did that. I never had the K cups. I never bought one, Miss Audrey. It's not that I've used them before at my brother's house and other people's houses, but I've just never had one because I don't drink coffee every day like that. I've always just had a small coffee pot since I've been by myself, and I make that little 2 cups and I put it in my thermos in the morning and I go on about my business. Now, when I had a family, I had a K cup. One of the kids took it when they left. Classy lady, I've had that coffee maker for 8 years. It is definitely a dual coffee maker. I've finished to y'all. Okay. We've already come to the conclusion. I love you, Miss V. Kendra, I can't tell sometimes. You be all on me, big time and bad. Very well-rounded person you are. Thank you, sugar. I appreciate that. To just go on and finish your breakfast talking about this a smoothie maker. Ooh, I can't with you. Got Mr. Christopher in there laughing and Carla laughing. Kendra, you're going to get tired of cussing. She will, eventually. And it's just going to sound inappropriate the older she get. To me, that's the way it sounds. Now, a lot of people, they cuss all their life. But me, it just didn't sound right. I got grandchildren out here, and I'm out here cussing like a sailor. That ain't good for them. No. And they teenagers now. Mr. Christopher, you bad too. Tell me this a water maker. To just don't you confuse her. Not a smoother maker. I'm not finna let her confuse me. You know I know Tajisti. Now out here laughing her tail off. Look at him just laughing. Kendra Corner, she done started bust out laughing. Mr. Christopher laughing. Miss Audrey laughing. I can't with them. Kendra's Corner, you stop it. If you really want to, just one day you'll notice it's gone. Yeah, it was like that for me, Carolyn. I just decided one day I just wasn't cussing no more. And it just was over. Classy lady asked Granny, I had help tagging y'all that she was not able to make it, but y'all could do them if y'all wanted to. Oh, okay, classy lady, because I didn't even see that. I didn't get home yesterday until after 6:30. So I was just like, I don't know how to contact her. I did contact Miss Loretta, and I didn't even see because my phone went dead. That's another reason. The phone, I got two phones, but the phone that I had her number in went dead. So I was just like, I'm just gonna come out here and talk to y'all for a little while and go on by my business. Now what you laughing at, Mr. Christopher? Huh? She cussed to 90. That's me. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think she was 94 when she passed away. Mm-hmm. But she had been in that house with us all our life. She lived up on the corner with her brother. And we lived kind of in the middle of the street across from the high school. And she would walk down there every day. She never drove nothing. And anywhere she wanted to go, the oldest brother, the 83-year-old, he would always drive her wherever she called him. His name is Warren, and she called him Emma. Now, where she get that name from, God only knows. Then she called me Lisses. She came up with some names. But we were her favorite too, the oldest one and the youngest one. I was the youngest one at that time. Baby, she'd take us shopping, and that's all she did with her money. When my grandmama would pay her for her work in the house and her work in the store, this woman had her money tied up around her waist in a sack. It had stayed around her waist so long until one day my mom asked her to take it off, let her count it, and see how much money she had in there. A lot of it had mildewed, got wet, damp. The pennies had corroded and was rustic. And the money, they were able to save some of it at the bank, but some of it was just too far gone. They couldn't even see the serial numbers and stuff on it. But she would always go down. She would take the bag off and put the money in her little purse when we took her downtown. But she would take this thing off every night and she would put it back on every morning. But you got to remember, I told you her mind was gone. And at that time, they were doing shock treatments on people. So it was luckily she had that much sense to even walk down the street every day. But baby, she took control of everything. She said everything that was hers. Everything in her mind. And nobody never questioned her about nothing. She said, I was hers, okay? And that's how parents, we interacted with her. That's how they told us. Whatever she say, just agree with it. That's it. Miss Christmas just sounds like a good investment. Create something new. Okay. Have you met Mr. Bowbrows? Who is that, Tajisti? That girl can come up with the craziest stuff. Ms.V, do you feel I don't love you for real? No. I think you do. You have a different way of showing it, Kendra. I do. Miss Loretta speaking to everybody, and she's saying she loved all of y'all. And thank you for coming over, Miss Loretta. I like the way she say my name. Mr. Christopher? Who? Never mind. I ain't finna even get into that. I be trying to keep praying for me. What you mean you be trying? Miss Loretta, you pray all the time. You were one of the first content creators that came out here on their panel and started praying. Remember, I came behind you. I was like maybe a year or so after you came out here. But just keep the faith, baby. Don't let nobody pull you off your game. You doing good. That hurt my feelings, talking about she can't tell I love her. Oh, Kendra, go on about your business now. Y'all know I cuss and cry real easy. Kendra, go over in Kendra's corner and sit there for a minute and think about what you're saying, and then come back out, and I'm going to tell you again. If I didn't like you, Kendra, I don't fool with people I don't like. I would not come over there. And if my feelings was hurt behind what you said, and if I didn't believe you love me, I'm the first one to pull away from the game. You should know that. I don't go into channels that people don't like me or I don't care for them. Now, cut it out. Really, I forgot. Let her know. Okay. Classy lady gonna take care of that for us. Kendra, we love you, boo, and you better not be crying. She ain't crying. Go get you a drink, Kendra. Go get you a little beer. You'll be all right. Where's my ribs from yesterday? Uber must have gotten lost. You ordered some ribs yesterday and they didn't come? Oh, Lord. Hey, Journey, how you doing? Smiling Clover, how you doing from Trinidad, baby? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. We're going to skip over all this junk that Kendra got going on up in here, a different way of showing it, what that mean. I'm not finna fool with you, Kendra. Loretta Brown, stop cussing. Wait a minute, where is it? Broken but unbroken. Good morning, Miss V. Good morning, baby. Come in here and hug Kendra. She need a hug. Tasha T, she was joking. She know it. Kendra, we all have different love language. Kendra, don't come in here and start no mess in this chat, okay? You good, Journey? Okay, Kendra, we love you for who you are, girl. Exactly. We ain't gonna come over there and fool with you if we don't love you now. So stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay? But anyway, look here. I done been on here an hour and a half fooling with y'all. Kendra, much love to you. Look at her. Tell me, I understand. It's okay with it. Okay. Anyway, y'all hit that like button for me. I don't know what we're going to do this evening. I feel like playing some music and having me a cocktail this evening. That's what I feel like. Hey, Louisa just popped in looking good, sister. Love you back, okay? Ms.V. Kendra had a plate of ribs yesterday. Oh, see, I ain't seen Kendra in a couple of days. I popped over there one day and then I had to get off right away because I was at work. But I gotta go take some allergy pills or something going on with my head. My nose trying to run. I can't have that. I ain't got time for all that now. But anyway, I'm gonna figure something out for tonight. Because we gotta do something fun tonight. It's Saturday night, okay? So we'll figure it out by the time. I'm going to come on StreamYard. That way, if anybody want to come up and y'all want to have a chat or whatever, we can do that. Instead of just me out here talking to y'all, we can talk to each other. Kendra, you can come on over here and you can tell me all about it. How about that, baby? All right, y'all have a good day. We getting lit. Okay, Mr. Christopher. Come on in. We can get lit on a Saturday night. We in our homes, ain't we? We ain't out there bothering nobody. Okay. Aqua Blue is up in here. Turn it up. All right then, baby. We're going to turn it up tonight. Be blessed, everybody. And y'all hit the like button. See y'all later on. We're going to come on early tonight, so we won't be up so late Saturday night. Maybe somewhere between, what y'all think, 6 and 8 o'clock, somewhere like that. That's early night for most of us because we all living in different parts of the world. All right? Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for coming in chatting with me this morning. See y'all later tonight. Let me get busy and finish cleaning, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Love you much. Bye-bye. You too, Kendra.